Hello and welcome. I am Scrapperlock, and this is City of Heroes on the Rebirth server. We're with our level 20 Stalker, Tiger Shrike, and we are finishing up the last couple story arcs in Pretoria before we head to Paragon City. There's going to be this one and then the ending one, and we're done. Right now, we're trying to communicate with the ghouls. We have to find the ghoul leader and drive the ghouls back. I'm not sure what driving the ghouls back means. I suspect it means beat them all up. So we may as well just take them out on our way in. Oh wait, there's an incoming ghoul horde. Interesting. Where are they coming from? Are they coming from over here? I don't know. I don't necessarily want to get into a battle when I'm going to be ambushed. On the other hand, I don't really relish the idea of just sitting here, so we may as well get started. Should be alright. Our character has gotten fairly powerful now. I keep forgetting to do that before I run up. Don't worry guys, I'll figure it out eventually. So where's the horde, is the question. I don't know the answer to that. It seemed like they were coming from over here, but no. There they are. Where's the word balloon? Oh, there's one. Okay, well, you're going to get assassinated. It's interesting that even though he knows I'm there, I can still do the assassin strike for the sort of critical hit. Did you see me? I think you saw me. Maybe not. Yeah, see, he saw me, but I was still doing the stealthed critical hit. Not sure if that makes a lot of sense to do, but hey, I'm not going to argue about it. I mean, like, conceptually it doesn't make sense, but hey, I'll take it. It does a lot of damage. It's interesting. You see how much damage that assassin strike does when we're cloaked up, right? It does a huge amount of damage. But one of the things that I was they're ambushing me. One of the things that I was noticing, I played my level 50 Scrapper last night. I was doing one of the sort of post level 50 story arcs, and I was fighting level plus 2s, and they were only they were only yellow cons to me rather than orange because of the incarnate powers I have, and those things definitely help, and all the buffs I have on my character definitely help. But I was noticing that when I hit focus chi, which is like build up, and do like one of the really big attacks like Eagle's Claw, I can one-shot stuff too really easily. It's almost as good as doing an assassin strike. I mean, I was taking lieutenants down to almost nothing in a single shot, and martial arts hit so fast that it was like bang bang and they were dead. It was really cool. Alright, now here's another ambush. Hey, don't hit me with that. That's a cool power, but only when I use it, which I never have. I've actually never gotten dark melee to that level. I think we may have to make a dark melee brute or something, because it's so cool. Let's get the extra hit points. I'm doing the dull pain because we're being ambushed, and I figure let's get the extra hit points in there, because we'll probably need them. Oh, this guy's a lieutenant. That's the problem. Did not realize he was a lieutenant. I thought I was being ambushed by minions. I definitely like knocking him over. So he seems to have some resistance, yes. 26 damage, yeah, it's a little bit. 4/30ths. It's about 14% resistance. Are we done with that ambush? Looks like it. Nope, here's another one. Alright, I'm going to bring him over here so that I don't get caught in a bunch of other spawns. Oh! There's more ambushing coming. Maybe we should just move. You know, just get a move on and face them as they come in, rather than standing here. I think that might be a good idea, actually, guys. Let's try it. See, the problem with moving forward is we're going to get caught fighting these guys too. But I think we got to kind of try to move. Otherwise, we're just going to end up standing there fighting ambush after ambush. I keep doing that. My instinct is to run up because of martial arts. Is after I kill one person, it's just to walk up to the next one. And there's the next ambush. And like, it doesn't hurt anything to walk up to the next one, but it definitely is more efficient to like shoot him and then move up, because then he's on his butt and he's not attacking you. Now, one of the things you can do is kind of play games with this, where like that guy ran off, right? The next ambush is not going to spawn until I defeat him. So if I just leave him and don't chase him down, the next ambush will not come. I mean, he'll chase me eventually, but why did it cancel? Oh no, they did come even without him being defeated. So it must be on a timer. All right, so I'm going to have to figure out what to do about this, because we might end up just getting overwhelmed if they keep coming. I can't defeat them very quickly yet with this character, because she, wow. Yeah, we're going to have to start using inspirations. They're going to just wear me down. So I guess we got to just move. Man, it takes so long to kill these lieutenants if you don't ambush them, too. So let's hide up, and let's just move. They won't be able to keep up with us. He's not going to be able to keep up with me. So the question is, am I going to just get completely overwhelmed if I just run? I don't know, we'll have to try it. Because clearly just fighting your way... Ghouls are fleeing now. They're fleeing. Okay. So I got here and they're not happy that I'm here, maybe? Clue found. What? So what happened? I got a smart one. This ghoul is one of the ones called the Painted Ones? What ghoul? I didn't even see one. Oh, this guy here? No. I'm not sure what happened there, guys. Maybe we were supposed to fight somebody and the guy didn't spawn? I don't know. So, communication with the ghouls and now a cure, Tiger Shrike. This is a historic moment. So, he then says the procedure should only take a few hours. Many hours passed, and he says the cure worked. Carlos Gomez may not win any beauty contest for the remainder of his life, but his body still retains most of the benefits of genetic resequencing that Neuron conducted on it, but mostly, his mind is his once more, and all the terrible memories that come with it. Gomez is recovering at the moment, but I reported the success to Scott, and he's convinced that we can sway the ghouls to our cause with Mr. Gomez as our liaison. So, Gomez has been debriefing with Scott all morning. They're trying to pull every scrap of data about the ghouls and their leader. If things get violent, knowing that information will be life-saving. Scott has told me that due to your past performance, he wants you down with Mr. Gomez to conduct the negotiations. Okay, so we're going to negotiate with the ghouls. And this probably second to last mission, and then I guess there's going to be a finale after this. Alright, Gomez. You coming with me? Are we going to have to fight people? Doesn't look like it. Alright, so we just got to negotiate. I'll turn hide off, because I don't think we need to hide from these guys, and I want him to follow me. Is he following me? Come on. Come on. Alright, so where is the leader over here? I guess I gotta turn super speed off too. This way he keeps up with me. Even without super speed, they can't keep up. They're really slow. So, what are the odds, guys, that we're going to have to fight our way back out? Like, why would you make this huge mission with this gigantic map unless you were going to make the players fight their way out? So, I'm guessing we're going to have to battle our way back out. Come on. Is he stuck? Come on. Jeez. It's like they can't deal with even the slightest height variations or corners or anything. Their pathing is horrible. Why are you waiting? Will you come on? Look at this. Come on, it's like he can't see me. They really can't deal with vertical relief, like high and low. They just can't. They can deal with straights, but they can't deal with stairs and bumps. These guys are fighting with each other. Dual lieutenants, it looks like. So that's going to be a fun fight if we have to battle them, which we probably will. This is going to be one heck of a war coming out with all these guys. Is that him? Wow. 4 lieutenants. Well, guys, we do not have the inspirations to beat all of them if we have to fight them. So, the ghoul stands before you, different than the others. He seems intelligent and far stronger than he looks. He is definitely the leader of that Adam Myers and Carlos Gomez spoke of. How is this? He sweeps his hand toward Gomez. Found genetics sequence? Cure? Tell him about the cure. He says truth can be so long. Finally, need, please give him the cure. So the Ghoul King takes the hypospray and examines it briefly, and then, as if recalling how it works, he presses it against his neck. With a soft hiss, the device administers a genetic resequencing agent to his body. He takes a step back and seems to relax a bit. His eyes close. As the agent courses through his body, he drops the hyperspray to the ground and slumps, obviously weakened. Are you okay? Yes, and they attack. So now we have to defend him. Oh, that is going to be wonderful. Wow. Put hide back on. Oh. Don't pain, come on. Heal up. Sturdy. I am probably going to die. Yeah, I don't have any other way to heal. Man, look at all these lieutenants. I'm going to have to back up and let Gomez fight. I hate doing that, but I don't have the hit points to take the damage. Alright, we got him. Okay, so you have saved me. For that, my life is yours. Others will have to make their own choices. Who are you? He says he is Demetrios Vasilikos, and my legacy is also my curse. Okay. Man, that was rough. And Demetrios Vasilikos is a famous geneticist who disappeared over a year ago. And he's probably important in Paragon City, but guys, I don't remember the secret IDs of any of the Paragon City characters, so I'm not sure who he is. Alright, so he was certain he had perfected a formula before Neuron did that he wanted to prove it. Unfortunately, he was wrong, and he mutated into the first ghouls. The treatment we currently have, the damage to his body is permanent. It will take some time to cope with the nightmare that he unleashed unintentionally both on himself and others. And now the finale. This treatment is going well, but a bit of recruitment and anger in our ranks, a bit of resentment and anger in our ranks, and bringing the ghouls into our ranks. That's great writing. A lot of our comrades have lost friends and loved ones down here to the creatures. This is how Blood Fuse gets started. Tiger Shrike. Scott wants us to nip it in the bud. We're going to Demetrios Vasilikos' old lab. And the plan is to steal the medical supplies we can carry and then blow the facility. Okay. How are we doing on time? Oh, what I didn't mention is... Gosh. What I did not mention, and I just want to mention this in case this happens to anybody, because it happened to me today. This did not happen since launch, right? The first few weeks of launch, this happened to me a couple times. Hasn't happened since, but it happened to me today. When I launched the game, everything came in fine, except the keyboard didn't work. So, like, if I pressed W, instead of going forward, I just stood there. Now, I could hold... I knew things were responsive because I could turn, I could click on stuff, and if you double hold both the right and the left mouse button, it will drive you forward, just like hitting the W key. But you can't really, I can't really play like that. I quit out of the game, started it back up, same problem. The only thing that fixed it was to revalidate. So guys, if it ever happens to you, revalidate. And the way to do that is to press Options in Cream Soda and then just click the revalidate button, and it'll take it. It took mine like a minute to 2 minutes to just, I guess 2 minutes, to just go through the whole thing and revalidate, but it basically just cleans up all the files, and then I came in and there was no problem. Huh, knock on wood. Okay, so we have to plant 8 bombs and get 10 crates of medical supplies. We have 2 NPCs with us, but I'm ignoring them. Well, actually, I guess I can't ignore them because they're going to aggro everybody, aren't they? Alright, so let's start assassinating. There is one tactical sort of, what do you want to call it, hypothesis maybe, of how to do things, that says, actually I should just let the NPCs get killed and then I don't have to worry about them. But I do try to protect them if possible, because just that's what the character's supposed to do. I mean, if they're doing something excessively stupid, I'm not going to save them from it, but if they hang with me, 7 bombs, 10 crates. I have to say, for a game that is being run by amateurs, both this and Homecoming, by a bunch of amateurs who did not work for the company, you know, who were just working on pirated code, I have to say, this thing plays pretty well. The first few days on the Homecoming server on Torchbearer were really rough. I had a lot of, there was a lot of lag. You would click a button that was recharged and it would say it hadn't been recharged, and things like that. But, are these guys lost? They're lost. But on the whole, it's actually worked really well. So I can't complain too much about that. And Rebirth server now, you know, a year out, is fantastic. I mean, it's been rock solid. Gonna go ahead and start using some inspirations because we don't really need those, and I would like to get more heals and or luck. There's a bomb. We haven't found any medical crates, but we're finding a lot of bombs. Or locations to plant bombs. So here's a question. I guess the idea is supposed to be we're carrying these barrels in and planting the explosives. How are the 3 of us carrying this many barrels? I mean, I guess we have some super strength, but my character's not that strong. I hear another one. There. Okay, there's 2 more bombs to set, and we still have to find all 10 crates of medical supplies. I hear more bombs. Or more glowies, it might not be bombs. Oh, there's the crates. I'm still running forward before hitting focus, which is stupid. just not used to it, guys. There's more guys over here, right? Let's clean this up. Oh, wow, we're level 21. I did not realize how close we were to that. Well, this is dumb. Let me come back to these, because we've got our level buff, now we may as well use it while we've got it, right? The extra damage and all that. Oh, we got a luck. Good. Look at that. Nice. Yeah, because they're not going to be able to hit me or do any damage, and we're going to do all this extra damage. So we may as well do it. Look at that. Did I just do 80 damage to her? That's awesome. Yeah. Focus is a great power. Okay, that's everybody, I think. Nope, there's another guy. Look at that. The damage that crit does is fantastic. Yeah, when I was on my first supergroup, the one player who was really good at designing characters and building and stuff, she used to insist, this one player, that Stalkers are better than Scrappers just because of all the damage output from the Assassin Strike and how you get that big lead in every battle. So far I haven't found it quite so. I think Stalkers are great, but I think at the lower levels the delay from taking like Hide and Placate well, Placate's in place of a taunt, but you kind of need it, right, to give yourself the ability to do another crit or whatever. So in the lower levels I think taking these non-damaging powers early on hurts your damage output early on. In the later levels I think she may be right. But I don't know, I mean, my Scrapper puts out so much unbelievable damage now. There's two more crates, one there and one there. So here's number 1 to go after this. And there it is. Okay. Anything else to do in this mission? Nope. Got an enhancement. Oh, look at all this. We got some good enhancements here. What do we want to do here? Let's go ahead and put the yellow in there. Let's go ahead and give ourselves some more accuracy. Yeah, that looks good. That keeps us going for a while. I'm not sure it's worth putting this level. We're level 21. I'm not sure it's worth putting a level 18 heal in anything right now. This is already plus plus. I think we're just going to leave it. And we'll head out. Mission accomplished. What do we got for salvage? A little bit. I got quite a few recipes. I gotta sell all that stuff. And that's the end of the story arc. I think we got everything handled from here on, Tiger Shrike. Calvin Scott wanted to see you personally. No, he doesn't actually. So now let's head out and go back up to, let's see, what's the closest place? So right there. We're going to go back up to the city surface and return to our leveler upper and our trainer, and I zoomed this in too much, and we will level up. This thing drives me nuts because it's a 2D map of a 3D area and I always go the wrong way. And as you guys can tell, I have a terrible memory for these 3D maps. I'm better when you can get an overview, like with flight or super jump or something, but when you're down in it, my brain just, I don't get lost like this in real life, but in a computer game, my brain just can't remember the twists and turns of things, especially in a labyrinthine place like that. Alright, so we're going to head to Battle Maiden for the last time. This will be the last time we get trained in Pretoria. When we hit level 22, we're going to actually be in Paragon City. And we'll be back to sort of the launch version of the game. Speaking of that, Rebirth, as you guys know from having, if you've been watching the earlier videos, the Rebirth server doesn't have all the mods to it that the Homecoming servers have. It's much more vanilla, right? It's vanilla for the end of live development. But they're talking about, the Ouroboros developers are talking about putting out some updates to things, and it looks like they may be making some changes, so it'll be interesting to see what they do. Alright, so we get 2 slots. I think we want them on focus, guys. Focus is awesome. So let's go ahead and do that. And then we're going to sell to the vendor, probably for the last time. Look at all this. Watch our information climb. That's what really is worth a lot, is the recipes become very valuable. We have almost 400,000. It's nowhere near the 800 we're going to need, and we won't be there for level 22, but we'll be able to get some, right? We can calculate it, actually. Each of these is about 30k, right? So if we put 1 accuracy on every power, that's 120k. This thing will probably cost another 150 to fill out, so that's about 270. And then these guys will probably be another 180 to fill out, and we'll probably have to leave the rest alone. We got to get rechargers on both Reconstruction and Dull Pain so that we can use them more often. Okay, so now where are we on time? We're 27 minutes, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this episode here, and then in the next episode we will begin the finale of Pretoria, and I'll bring you back when we're ready to start. I hope you've enjoyed. I'm Scarverlock, and this has been City of Heroes.